There was in the stockades of the communist prisons, there were believers put in their prison for their faith, and there were anybody with the church put in. They had one place called the Priests' Brigade. And there was a man, there was a minister there, and there was a man who was a torturer who was one of the communists, young man, who tortured and beat down all these people of God. And one day, communists turned against that man, one of their own, and they put him in that prison. And then the priest or the minister was dying. And the other guy was dying. The torturer was dying on the same day. And the minister said, lift up my cot, and bring me over to him. And so he went over to his torturer. They're lying together. And he said, I forgive you. And he says, so does the Lord. And he held his hand. And that night, both of them died. And the man who wrote this said, I believe both of them went to the presence of the Lord together. They both were in his mercy. Forgiveness begins with him. But before the sun sets, get it right. Do what you have to do. Life is too short to let this thing go on. The sun is setting on the bitterness. The sun is setting on the enmity. God's not going to care about that. He's going to care, did you do what I said and forgive them? Doesn't mean you have to trust everybody. Doesn't mean you have to be with everybody. Doesn't mean that there are people but you can't carry unforgiveness in your heart. And some people need to hear it. Don't let the sun go down on forgiveness. Or some people, maybe you just never expressed your love to your parents or to your children or or whoever that is in your life as you should have. Do it.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Hope of the World is dedicated to the goal of spreading God's Word and salvation to every land and people. We do this by spreading the Word throughout the world and sponsoring compassion projects to the most poor and needy around the earth. To get in touch or have a part in God's work, just write to Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Or go to hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821.